Hi, I'm Stevo. I played in bands for decades, toured the world, but I've been listening to music for even longer. For me, music is life, and it can be any genre. When a new album comes out, I gotta listen to it everywhere. On headphones, on my home stereo, but most importantly, I have to give it the car test. Alright, just finished giving the Get Up Kids Kicker the car test. This brand new record from the Get Up Kids is available on Polyvinyl Records. It's a 4-song EP. If you're Canadian like me, you can find it via Dine Alone Records. The link is just in the description below. Return to form for the band. If you're not familiar with Get Up Kids, they were formed in 1995 in Kansas. They were very important to the late 90s, early 2000s emo pop punk movement. Lots of keyboards in this music. If you're a punk rock fan, then you'd be familiar with the sound. Maybe a little on the alternative side, but tons of synth, tons of keyboards, which is really cool and was really unique for this band. This record has everything I wanted. Emotional lyrics, tons of power pop, and a little bit of sad stuff too. So here's the breakdown. Maybe. Awesome track. Wow, what a way to start a record. Cool, strong riff right out of the get-go. Chorus comes in under a minute. Tons of synth. Exactly what I want to hear from the Get Up Kids. Signature Matt Pryor vocals. Really cool bass groove in the bridge area. I really, really like this song. At the end, it had a nice build to a big chorus ending, but kind of left it on a cliffhanger, which is awesome. That's exactly what you want to do with a first song. Leave them wanting more. I'm interested to hear the next one. Better This Way. Wow, what a different sounding tune for the Get Up Kids. Really cool. It's just got kind of more of an indie vibe, I would say, to it. Kind of like Killers almost. Different than I'd expect, but a really good song. I mean, structurally, it's verse, chorus. They're not going anywhere crazy with this one. They actually chose it to be their video single, which I thought was interesting. It's a good song. I wouldn't say it's my favorite on the record. It kind of sits on the outside, but it fits nicely into the grand scheme of things if you think about their record On a Wire, which was a bit more of an alternative record. This one kind of would bridge maybe a gap between Something to Write Home About and On a Wire. It's kind of a mix between the two. I liked it. I'm Sorry. Well, I'm sorry this wasn't the single off the record, because it's by far my favorite song on this 4-song EP, and it's perfect for the car test. This is the tune you want to hear on a Friday night when you're going home from work. You want to scream this at the top of your lungs. Choruses are huge, tons going on production-wise. The keys are very, very prominent in this song. There's a triple chorus on the way out, tons of overlapping vocals. This is the song you want to hear if you are a fan of the band, and if you're not, this would be a great introduction song. Really happy with this one. Absolute favorite. Like I said, I'm sorry this wasn't the single. My own reflection. It's hard enough to stay awake, let alone motivate. I can only wonder where Matt was going with this track. It's definitely the most emo song on the record, and by that I mean that it comes out with just a very naked opening, just Matt and his guitar, kind of introspective thing. I wonder if he's speaking to himself or where the band's at with this song. Either way, I don't know. It's a great song though. Not a whole lot going on production-wise, but just a sad kind of ender. But I mean, what would you expect? This is a 40-year-old singing an emo song, and it's a great way to wrap things up. My question is, where would they have gone had there been another couple songs? Would there be more of this? Or would there be a little bit more of what we got out of I'm Sorry, or maybe? I don't know. Either way, great tune. Wraps up a great record, in my opinion. Just some final thoughts on Kicker by the Get Up Kids. This is a really good record. Like, it's a solid 4 songs. It's short enough that you can digest it really easily. There's a lot of that pop that you really wanting, like that really beautiful choruses and lots of synth. At the same time, there's some sad points too. Production is kind of all over the place, I'd say. Like, out of the 4 songs, 2 of them sound similar and 2 of them are totally different. But that's cool. I mean, they've always been a band that kind of did what they wanted to do. That's evident on a Wire, which was more of an alternative record. Anyhow, check that out on your own time. If you like this record, I highly suggest you check out Motion City Soundtrack, Dashboard Confessional, Saves a Day. Any of that Vagrant back catalog is fairly similar. If this is the kind of stuff they keep doing, I'd love to hear more. I mean, it's been a long time since we've heard some Get Up Kids, so this is really cool. Perfect for the car test. I give the Get Up Kids kicker a solid 4 beeps out of 5. Of course, this review is only my opinion. I strongly suggest listening to all the music featured on the car test and experiencing it for yourself. Thanks for joining me on Stevo's Car Test. If you like what you saw here, be sure to give it a like and subscribe below, and I'll see you next time.